Hey crypto friends, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar. Today guys, today's video is going to be super short just like the rest of them have been lately. But today we are going to talk about a popular technical analysis chart pattern called the wedge pattern, alright? So guys, before we actually do get started, for those of you who are new to the channel, if you are interested in trading and would like to try the same exchange that I use, feel free to go ahead and try the MEXC crypto exchange, alright? I love this exchange because I'm able to trade Bitcoin futures and I'm able to invest into all the small cap altcoins that I could ever dream of. The reason why is because MEXC has over 1,500 altcoins to trade from, and they are adding new ones on a regular basis, whereas like, KuCoin, for instance, only has like 700 altcoins. Binance only has like 200. Coinbase only has like 300. So as you guys can clearly see, MEXC tops them all. All right, guys. So regardless, you guys, we are going to be talking about wedges. Okay, so today, you guys, wedges, I mean, here's the thing. All right, they usually form when an asset's price movements pretty much tighten between two sloping trend lines, and they get smaller and smaller and smaller eventually, okay? They're actually pretty easy to find, and there's usually two types of wedges here, you guys. There's usually a rising wedge, and there's usually a falling wedge, all right? So as you guys can clearly see, we got our rising wedge and our falling wedge, all right? I don't know if these are in camera view or not, but I hope so. Anyway, so the first thing we're going to look at here, you guys, is going to be the rising wedge pattern, all right? So I keep wanting to say a rising wedge. A rising wedge is represented by pretty much a trend line that's caught between two upwardly slanted lines, as you guys can clearly see right here. Two upwardly slanted lines, all right? So they're caught between two upwardly slanted lines of support and resistance. And usually, guys, the line of support is typically steeper than the resistance line. And this type of pattern, generally signals that an asset's price will eventually be declining more permanently, which is pretty much demonstrated when, it breaks through the support level, as you guys can clearly see. So let's take a look at one in real life, all right? So let's see if we can find one in real life. So I already looked at the Bitcoin chart and I kind of figured some out, or saw some already, all right? So here we are on the Bitcoin daily chart. Now here's the thing, you guys. You can find rising wedges or even falling wedges on pretty much any time frame. They're literally everywhere, all right? They are literally everywhere, all right? But on the macro view here and on the daily chart, you can clearly see two of them. I've already got them marked out with the blue trend lines, okay? We've got this rising wedge right here, and then we've got another rising wedge right here, and as you can see, both of them have resulted in the price dropping further and further and further, okay? So obviously, you guys, that's typically how a rising wedge pattern typically works, you guys, all right? Now, as far as falling wedge patterns are concerned, here's what they look like, all right? So next, we've got the falling wedge pattern, you guys, which typically occurs between two downwardly sloping levels, okay? Usually the line of resistance is steeper than the support here. And a falling wedge is, usually a good indicator that an asset's price will eventually rise and break through the level of resistance. I should also note here, you guys, that both rising and falling wedges they're typically reversal patterns, all right, with rising wedges representing a bearish market and a falling wedges typically being more typical of a bullish market, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at an example in real life of a falling wedge real quick, all right? So we've got our rising wedges right here. They resulted in the price moving downward, all right? So now we are going to take a look at a rising wedge, or sorry, a falling wedge. So we've got a perfect example right here, you guys. Falling wedge, you can clearly see downwardly sloping, hardcore, all right, downwardly sloping, and it's getting thinner and thinner. And then it breaks through this layer of resistance right here and shoots upward into into bullish territory, you guys. So overall here, that's pretty much how they work. There's really not much to falling and rising wedges. They're pretty self-explanatory, but they can be a little confusing at the very beginning when you start to do your own charting and technical analysis and stuff like that, which is why I wanted to make a specific video on just falling and rising wedges, you guys. But if you guys have any questions about these whatsoever, feel free to let me know in the comment section below this video, all right? I love helping people, so seriously, do not be scared or do not be afraid to ask any questions that you might have, all right? But Overall here though, you guys, that is going to pretty much do it for this video. So I will actually go ahead and wrap this one up. But again, guys, hey, before you guys leave, go ahead and make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a new crypto and altcoin video from me on a regular basis. And hey guys, with that said, thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the comment section of my future videos.